Hi everybody, it's Abigail Aqua here and welcome back to another video. This is my WIP and Chat. I haven't made one in a really long time. There's been a lot of stuff going on and I'm going to get into that in this video. But yeah, I am going to be kitting up my drills and chills project, which is this one. It's Angelique. As you can see, it's a very sexy sort of vampiress, like devil angel thing. So I will quickly get on to what Drills and Chills is. So Drills and Chills has been running for the last 4 years, I want to say. Yeah, 4 years, because I got involved the second year, and that was where my Instagram started, because you had to have a public Instagram. And then from there I went on to do YouTube. So Drills and Chills is an event where you can do sort of any sort of craft, if it's cross stitch, crochet, diamond painting and colouring. So originally this event used to be diamond painting exclusive. However, I think it was last year they opened it up to all sorts of different crafts, and the brief is basically you have to do either a fall or autumn, as we say over here, style painting, or a creepy Halloween painting. Now I never celebrated Halloween when I was a kid. So for those of you who do not know, I have been brought up in a Christian household. Yes, I am a Christian. Yes, I believe in God. However, this is a safe space. I am not one of these Christians that is going to ram it down your throat and say that if you are LGBTQ you must convert, because that is absolutely not the case. I am open to everyone, and yeah, whichever gender you are, however you identify, you know, you are welcome here. So please don't be afraid to sort of, you know, come here and sort of let things out and speak. Hold on, I had there was a drill packet here, and I don't know where it's gone. Did it get caught in my arm? And me pulling it back. This is a great start. I've already misplaced one drill. So yeah, that is basically what Drills and Chills is. This year it is being hosted by Katie, who is Tiny World, no, not Tiny Worlds of Wonder, Diamonds and Washi. There we go. I get the two mixed up, they sound quite similar. And she's doing it single-handedly. So yeah, if you are interested in this event, it starts on the 1st of September and goes all the way to the 31st of October. Sorry, I'm just going to get really bugged if I cannot find that thing. So there is I believe there's another event that's running that's called the Season of the Witch or something. And that's basically like a witchy diamond paint craft along thing, I think. But yeah, but you can enter both of them. So if you have a image that hits all of those, then you're more than welcome to enter both of them. It's a really fun event. It has really grown, and yeah, without further ado, I guess we should, there it is. I guess we should start. So I'm using a new storage system that I have never used before. I'm using the bottle system. Well, actually, no, I did, didn't I? I have used this in a video. So I should probably give you all the dimensions. Of course, she's over there. Right, there we go. So this painting is a 71 by... No, 56 by 71, and it is a round drill. I usually try to alternate each year. So last year actually, no, all my drills and chills have been rounds. Because the first one that I did was Love at its Darkest, and that has Jack and Sally from The Nightmare Before Christmas. I'll pop a little photo here. And then last year's that you saw me working on was Medusa. Again, another Mandy Manzano. But yeah, let me just hold on. Let us on hold. Save. There we go. So let me just see who the artist is for this. No. If I go on there, you'll probably find it. Could have just gone on the app, but it's fine. So yep, Angelique is, go away, is a round diamond painting, 56 by 71. It has 36 colours and 2 ABs, so the amount of drills that are on this kit is 49,896, and the artist is Nikki Burnett. So, right, how are you all doing? I hope you're doing well. So obviously I haven't, sorry, crinkle alert. I have not done a video since me and Josh did that, excuse me, did that Would You Rather video, which, you know, it was great fun. However, at the end it did get a little bit inappropriate. I think I probably should have put it as a sort of mature, oops, sorry, content, but it's fine. There we go. I'll just zoom you guys in. I do apologise for the lighting. I have had to put my thing on charge because I haven't used my camera in so long. So I might be a little bit rusty, and this might be a little bit shorter than normal. So I hope, like I say, I hope you guys are all doing well. And yeah, I guess I should stop beating around the bush and get it into it. So, as you guys have probably seen, I have been MIA for quite a while, and there is a very good reason. So I have been going through a lot of stress, and as well as a lot of changes in my personal life. Don't worry, I'm fine now. I'm getting to the end of it. So when me and Josh recorded that video, Josh was going through a lot of stress, and he actually said, you know what, I actually have a problem. I think I might be depressed. And so he tried to get hold of the doctor. Yep, we know that my doctors are absolutely dire. And so he put a thing into a request in to talk to a doctor. They had somehow lost his application and registration for the surgery, so they had no record of him, and he had to contact his old GP in, where did he say it was? I think he said it was in Itchener, I think, because that's where he lived before he moved down here. So Itchener is Chichester way, for those of you who aren't that sure. Ooh. There we go. Just about fit all those lovely ABs in. I really can't be bothered to get out all of my spare drills that I normally use to top these up. I'm just feeling quite lazy today. I wonder if all this will fit. Probably not. But oh well, we'll see. So, and they were like, yeah, you know, you need to see someone. And so we went down to the local hospital. In the UK, we do not have to pay to see a doctor. We happen to have the joy of free health service. I know that there are a lot of countries out there that don't have that luxury that we do in the UK. And so, yeah, we went down there to A&E. Originally, I was working, because I remember it was a Monday. And so I was doing my admin shifts, and he said that he was going to march himself down to the hospital, but he didn't. He bottled it, effectively. So I was like, okay, right. And all the managers were having a meeting, so I couldn't ask them to leave early. So I had to wait until the closing TL started, and I was like, look, Darren, I have to go. I've got to drive Josh down to the local hospital. You know, is it okay if I leave early? And he was like, yep, sure. Because I'd seen him and forewarned him. So he was aware. I told him all the things that needed to be done. And he bless him, he did try his best to do what I did, but I think there were things that definitely got missed or miscommunicated, because I was just like so paranoid that, you know, that I had to effectively leave work early. So, yep, I drove Josh down to the hospital, and initially they were like, oh, well, we're not just gonna see you for mental health. And it's like, this guy is not with a GP at the moment. And so then he sort of had to elaborate a little bit, and we sort of narrowed down what the issues were, and the doctor said, yeah, self-certificate, sign off for a week. And yeah, so that's what he did. So he was off for a week, and, you know, being the concerned girlfriend I am, I was obviously very worried about him. And, you know, the fact that he was off, I was like, I wanted to do a video with him at some points. So, yeah, we did that Would You Rather video. So that was sort of like near the end, sort of the middle of his time off. So yeah, we did that, which, you know, that really did perk him up a bit. Yeah, there was one bit that I stopped at the end, and that was just because the questions were getting inappropriate, and Josh decided, I'm out of here, bye. So so you guys kind of got his bum in the camera, and I kind of didn't want to show that to you guys. But yeah, so that was obviously a little bit worrying, and I knew I was getting stressed out with Josh. And then things kind of, I wouldn't say they took a turn for the worse, but it certainly, you know, things certainly took a dramatic turn. in my personal life. So my brother Steve, who I am extremely close to, you know, as he was going through a rough point in his marriage, to the point that, you know, he thought his wife Katie, who is the mother to my two nieces Esme and Alex, who you have seen on the channel. Esme, you have not. However, at some point I do want to take them down to Longleat Safari Park, and we'll do a sort of a vlog style video, and you'll be able to meet both of the girls, hopefully. So at the time we didn't know the circumstances of what was going on, and you know, Steve was really upset, and he just came out and said, I think Katie's having an affair, which we were all a bit like, what on earth? Because it was like so unlike Katie that we thought, no, that can't be right, that can't be right. Well, I think you can tell from my sort of big sigh that's kind of partly true, but we didn't know this until later. So me and Steve, we are very, very close. We are very close. I'm very close to Steve, and you know, it was a bit like, oh, okay. So I have that sort of brotherly, sisterly bond with him that my mum had with my late Uncle Chris, which is partly why I'm doing this particular image. My uncle loved vampires, and yeah, I was like, I really want to do something, you know, fun and stuff, you know, something that he loved. Halloween, something that was sort of up his alley, and I'd wanted to do this for a while. So yeah, therefore, hence the reason why I chose this particular kit, as I would have honestly given this to my uncle and he would have loved this. So I was saying about Steve, yeah, I could basically feel something, you know, was wrong with him, like, long before he said it. So how he'd sort of come to this sort of conclusion that he thought Katie was having an affair was that, you know, he'd sort of, they'd been drifting apart for a while, and he came back and she was on the phone to someone and quickly hung up, and you know, he was just curious to who she was on the phone to, and she just ran into the bathroom, changed the number and said it was someone from work. So he was like, okay, but he of course had his suspicions that something else was going on. And you know, it was sort of, at one point it was looking like he was going to come and, you know, be on our sofa for a week, which was a little bit, okay, this is getting a little bit more serious. But in the end, she decided she was going to go and stay at her mum's for that week. So yeah, we've been seeing a lot of Steve and the girls, which has been really nice. This is why I think it's about 7 o'clock now. But this is kind of partly why I am recording so late. Today, it's actually a Saturday. And yeah, we've just had the girls, and it is really looking like there is going to possibly, you know, be a divorce out of this. Because that weekend he came over, he revealed that Katie had come out as bi, which, you know, was a massive sort of shock to us. None of us had suspected that, but, you know, I'm bi. So it was like, oh, okay, that's fine. But the issue was that she never really explored that side of her sexuality, because her younger sister had revealed that when she was younger, she vaguely remembered an argument between Katie and her dad, and not really sort of knowing what it was about. And now it's sort of, you know, Katie coming out as bi to everyone. It sort of dots in a way started to join together. So everyone's like being really supportive and everything of everybody, but it was a bit like, oh, okay, we did not expect that twist. And I sort of went into complete and utter shock initially, and was like, wow, okay. So it took me a little while to process that. And, you know, everything was fine. Everything was absolutely fine until sort of the night of their anniversary, where Katie basically turned around to Steve and said, I don't love you anymore. Which, you know, is obviously very upsetting, but, you know, okay. And sort of, we feel that since this year she had been exploring her sexuality, because her dad, sort of, him being alive, really sort of suppressed that, and basically told her she wasn't really allowed to date women, which, you know, is completely out of order. But, you know, it is what it is, and unfortunately she is, you know, that she started to, you know, really explore at really the wrong time, after she was married and had 2 kids. So that's that. And then so then it took a little time, and eventually everything piled up, and I was signed off sick. So yeah, I self-certificated myself off for a week, because, you know, it did look like they were going to figure things out, and then things got bad again. So obviously that had a massive effect on my health. And yeah, I went off for a week, and I didn't really do anything at all. I didn't really even craft. Well, actually I did. That was really the only thing that was sort of at the time keeping me together, because I actually did get a lot done on Snoopy Cat. So yeah, actually I did craft, but it was kind of more really looking for something to do, as it were. So yeah, it's been good. I've been making a recovery very slowly. I was going to go back that Monday week, but yep, something happened and I freaked out. So yeah, that was that. So then, yeah, I went back on the Tuesday. I was like, yeah, I'm alright, I'm settled, la-di-da-di-da. So nothing has really happened for like the last few weeks really. Well, since I've come back, to be honest. But then, when was it? Because Steve and the girls, it was last weekend. So Steve came to stay with us last weekend because he was going to a friend's wedding. And he revealed that Katie had possibly been seeing someone since the beginning of this year called, I can't remember, well actually I'm not going to reveal this person's name in case, on the off chance that there is somebody who knows this person. And yeah, so yeah, she has basically been sort of having an affair. That is my dinner. I'm going to pause this and I'll be right back. Okay, right, there we go, we are back. So I've had my dinner, which was spag bowl. Now where was I? Because now I've got to think. So yeah, I remember now. So Katie has been possibly seeing another woman. You know, completely fine, but you know, like I say, she's been married for 11 years, and the fact she's doing it now is a bit. But you know, who am I to judge? Who am I to judge? So yeah, that is basically what has been going on that front. But yeah, the youngest one, Esme, is getting quite unsettled by the whole thing, quite rebellious. Like, she won't listen to Steve, and you know, we'll be asking her to eat her dinner or her lunch, sorry, because they don't really have dinner here, and she's just looking at everything else apart from what she's meant to be doing. And you know, that is a typical, you know, child thing, but I can tell she's really testing boundaries, which, you know, we are really starting to see the two difference between the sisters. So yeah, that's basically all that. Also, another reason why I've been so quiet is it has been the summer holidays over here in the UK. So yeah, no, a few weekends ago, Steve and the girls did actually come and stay with us because Steve was going to a friend's party, and we had the girls and made sure they, you know, went to bed and everything. You know, Esme was fine, and then it was when she had to go to bed, she kicked up, and yeah. But yeah, that's basically that. Also, I'll give a quick little update. So, the chain that I work for has been in the media a lot recently. Now, you'll be able to tell which one it is because they filed for bankruptcy in America. Which is, I think it's Article 11 or Chapter 11, that's it. And we've got a whole load of debts. So, basically, the cinema, it's fine at the moment. We don't have to panic yet. We're all fine, we're all secure. So basically what happened when the panini hit, obviously everyone was borrowing everything, borrowing a lot of money. And basically we are making money, but we're just not making enough money to pay it back. And also the company that I worked for, they were going to buy a cinema chain in Canada, which was a multi-billion pound deal or something? It was something. But yeah, we had to back out of that, and we are getting hounded. The company itself is getting hounded by attorneys to pay that back, but because we filed, and we are actually also still waiting for the verdict, because the CEO has appealed it. So most likely what's going to happen is we will sell off all the American sites so we can save the ones in the UK. But no, nobody is being made redundant as of yet. The media are catastrophizing it. But yeah, as I've said to my family, when I start panicking, that's when everyone else can start panicking. So yeah, that, you know, it is a bit of a worry of what's going on, but at the moment it really is nothing to worry about. So yeah, so don't worry about it. We're all fine. The cinema chain that I work for is fine-ish, but yeah, we've just got to be really careful. We're like really cutting back hours. Also, at my job, so as you know, in March, I think it was, might have been May. I know it was earlier this year, I can't remember when, but I got a new position at at the cinema chain that I work for. And yeah, I've been doing that, and basically they are now making that my main job. So I currently do 4 admin shifts a week. Oh, whoops. Wrong one. Oh. Right, I'm going to do that because I can already tell I'm going to need a bigger... Ah! Of course, I drop all the drills. So, yeah, I'm basically taking over the admin position there. We're also down a team leader. So the new team leader that we got to replace our previous team leader, he was effectively, he quit before he was fired. So this person, he had been off a lot, and also he started to make some rather derogatory comments about the female staff. Now, before he was suspended, I was doing my admin stuff on the Friday, which is what I normally do. There's nothing, you know, there's nothing, you know, unusual about that. But he walked like really, really close to me, like behind me. So, you know, like when someone's checking someone out, kind of like that. And, you know, I did feel quite uncomfortable, but he didn't say anything. And, you know, the moment that the managers walked in, he left the office. And, you know, but he left sort of giving me a wide berth, and it was like, you creep. But I didn't report it because nothing was said. I just felt a bit uncomfy, and I really didn't think it needed like a big, you know, song and dance about it. Where did that go? So yeah, he has been let go. Also, oh my gosh, where is it? That's that. Put it there. So yeah, that is that. So now we have a TL vacancy going. Probably you guys are wondering, am I going to go for it? No, I'm happy in my admin role. And you know, if things do get bad, I can like apply for a receptionist job or a PA job, you know. I can do something, and I'm actually really enjoying my admin stuff. So the fact, you know, I am getting more shifts and I'm not really dealing with customers as much, it's you know, it's actually all right. You know, I'm a lot more relaxed and everything, but you know, obviously with this whole thing, it is a little bit like, whew. But yeah, no, we're all right. The cinema is all right. I'm trying to think. So I've said about that. Yeah, no. So I'll talk about some holidays because we have had kids being little butts. Mainly, it's kids coming in and running through screens. A few Mondays ago, actually. I think it was last Monday, actually. We actually had a group of 3 boys, and there were a whole load of us trying to stop them. In the end, a member of the public came out and actually helped us with them, which, you know, we're very grateful to them, because, you know, that's interrupting their film, and they're just, ugh. Sometimes, you know, you do just want to throttle them. We've had people, we've had issues with travellers, but that's nothing out of the ordinary. You know, we're always having issues with travellers. We had some people stealing, you know, we had some travellers that stole, what was it? I think it was a regular popcorn and didn't pay for it. I think she says. We also had some people. Yeah, no, they stole a regular like combo deal. That was it. That was what they stole. I knew they'd stolen something that was food related. ID actually this summer hasn't been too bad. We have had a few 15 related films. So, for example, we've got Bullet Train out at the moment. That's 15. We've also got the prequel to Orphan. I don't think we've had that many issues with that off the top of my head, but I might be wrong about that. It's like I say, I'm really just in the back office now. I'm not really dealing with customers a lot, and you know, part of me misses it, but part of me is like, ah, thank God. So yeah, oh, I also had a kid at the start of the summer holidays. This made me chuckle. Like, I remember I was checking the tickets. I can't remember what day it was, but I know this was like near the beginning of the holidays. And it was a little girl, and she said, "You're really short." And it made me laugh so much, because I was like, yes, I am. I am really tiny, but, you know. That's just me. Just this 5-foot person. It made me chuckle so much. So, yeah. Also, what else has been happening? yeah, so it's looking like my admin, sorry, might be possibly maybe going to 5 days a week, possibly. I know they were talking about it. As Ben, my manager, he said, how would you feel about doing admin full time? And he was basically saying, yeah, this is basically going to be your job now. Which I was like, yeah, that's fine. That's perfectly fine with me. You know, I don't mind being stuck in an office, and I don't mind coming out and helping when needed. And honestly, if they need help because we're short-staffed, I will happily go out and help. Have my card unlocked so I can do refunds and stuff for people. I have no idea what that screaming is. It's probably just kids having fun in their back garden. But yeah, no. What else has been going on? Nothing much has really been going on. That's really it. So yeah, I'm now doing like all the stuff, and now we're possibly going to lose we are losing a manager. So James is moving to a site which is closer to him. So off the top of my head, I think James is Southampton way. Off the top of my head, I think he's Southampton way. And he travels, so to get to Chichester, he travels an hour and a half. So yeah, he's, you know, I don't blame him for, you know, cutting down his journey, and also the price of fuel and everything that's going on. You know, I don't blame him for, you know, wanting to be, you know, for wanting to be closer to home. However, it's not completely goodbye, because he will be coming to change our lamps sort of every 3 months or so. Oh no, there's 325. There it is. So yeah, we're not completely losing James. It'll be good to see him like once every 3 months. Yeah, so what happened? That was it. We had a staff outing on Wednesday. So I should probably say also, because of my admin possibly going to you know, Monday to Friday, it will mean I have to change my schedule slightly, so I'll probably be filming WIP and Chats on weekends now. So yeah, and then everything else will be just thrown in when I can, basically. We had a really fun staff day out. So basically we all finished at 4:30, and we went to the local park and had like a picnic. And then after, we all went bowling, which was really fun because my the GM Ben, he came and like bowled with us. He didn't come to the picnic because he had to check something. But yeah, and no, that was fun seeing Ben. And oh my gosh, like me, Josh, who else, Amy, we were right next to the manager's lane. Oh my gosh, seeing Ben bowl and everything, it was like, whoa, they were getting like into the 100s. Our other manager, Dan, he got 5 strikes in a row on one game. So yeah, that was really great from him. I also won 2 out of our 3 games. and hurt my finger. It's not playing up so much, but yeah, I seem to be very good at bowling when I hurt myself. So, little backstory. When I was about 7, I broke the top of this middle finger under a bowling ball. So if I sort of, I don't know how well you'll be able to see it, but might be able to. So you can see that there is like a little line at the top that I don't have on really my other fingers, that's a lot more prominent. That is basically where I dropped a bowling ball at a person's birthday party, and I still won the game because I had to use like one of those little ramp thingies, and yeah. So yeah, I seem to be best at bowling when I hurt myself. Can I think of anything else? Is there anything else I need to update you? I think that's really everything, to be honest. I can't really think of anything else that I can really sort of say or add in, because, you know, that's really all that's been going on, and there's probably been like other stuff, but that's the main things that have been going on and why I've been away for so long. But yeah, no, anyway, also please check out Katie's channel. I will link her channel in the description box below. That is Diamonds and Washi, who I got confused with Tiny Worlds of Wonder when I did the resealing video. Yeah, because we're both patrons of the YouTuber Rachel Ray. We always talk like once a month on Zooms. So it's kind of for her to say, you know, I saw your video and I have to say that wasn't me. I was like, oh no, awkward. But no, I mean, she said she wants to do one, but yeah. Her and Tiny Worlds of Wonder do sound quite similar, so I got a little bit confused. But anyway, I think that is really all I have to say, and I'll finish kitting up this project in a little after I finish this video. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. If you did like this video, please hit that like button, consider subscribing, and if you would like to, please leave a comment. And yeah, like I say, please go over to Diamonds and Washi and support Katie with this event, Drills and Chills. But anyway, I will see you all later, and hopefully I won't leave my WIP and Chat so long. Oh, probably a little FYI, I will probably record my video next week on a Sunday instead of a Saturday, because me and Josh are going up to Cardiff next weekend for the WWE event Clash at the Castle. So there might be a little vlog style, but I don't know, I haven't figured that out yet. But anyway, I will see you all later, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Take care. Bye!